Alrighty, let's continue our adventure with histograms, and let's have a look at histograms for discrete data. So draw a histogram for each of the following sets of data. The data represents the number of TVs per household for a class of 24 students. And you can see there are 24 students. If you add up all of these frequencies, you'll get a total of 24. But let's think about the histogram. Now, in the previous one, we used the cutoffs in the ranges to actually separate ourselves, but you can see there are no cutoffs here. So it's a little bit different when we do something like this. We're still going to have the number of TVs on the x-axis like before. But unfortunately, we can't actually put 0, 1, 2 like that. When it's whole number like this, we have to put it in the gap. So 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the reason we have to do that, oh, it didn't start at 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The reason that is that we're not labeling the dash, we're actually labeling the bar itself. So we need to make sure that it's relevant to the bar. Frequency on the left, smallest frequency is 1, biggest frequency is 9, so we need to get up to 10. So 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And now I can just go through and do my plot. So 0 was 1, 4, for 1 there was 4 frequency, for 2 there was 9. Obviously a ruler will make this look a lot nicer. 7 for frequency of 7 for 3s, and a frequency of 3 for 4s. And there's our histogram. You can see this one's approximately symmetric. In fact, it's quite symmetric. It's quite a strong symmetry line down the middle. And for a title, this would be number of TVs in household of students. And there we go. There's our full completed one. Let's have a look at the slightly different one. What if we have ranges that don't go through? You can see it's discrete number because you can't have, as it's representing the number of albums, you can't have 7.8 or 7.5 albums. You've either got 9 albums or you've got 10 albums. So you can see the cutoffs reflect that. There's no space for a number like 9.5. So when we're doing this, once again, setting up our axes. And the cutoffs we're going to use are 0, 10, 20, 30, 40. And then instead of 49, we're going to use 50. Okay, that's the cutoffs we're going to use. That way we'll get a nice x-axis and it's going to look a lot nicer. And each bar is going to take up the full space. Number of albums. Now you'll sometimes see this where there's a tiny little gap between each of the bars because it is discrete, there is no 9.5. However, you'll also see it the other way as well. Frequency up the left, and we're going to go from 0 up to 6, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we can actually start plotting. So 0 to 10, or 0 to 9, 10 to 19 is 5, 20 to 29 is 6, 30 to 39 is 2, and 40 to 49, or 40 to 50 in this case, is going to be just 1. And all we're missing is a title, so this would be number of albums owned by 17 students. Number of albums owned by and then we have our graph with a title, axes, titles, pop some arrows here and here, and we're finished. Alrighty, histogram's all done. See you in the next one. Goodbye.